Hi, this is Moon again with Unraveling the Matrix, and this video is about why the benefits of homeschooling your own child. And I'm not just talking about the what they're doing right now, the online curriculums that the public schools are offering or the school system. I'm talking about homeschooling your child. Picking your own curriculum and teaching them at their own pace, the way that they learn best, because all children learn differently and they're stuck in these big classrooms, just learning at different paces and learning at the same pace where it might not be taught the way that their brain learns or what's best for them. So if it's possible to homeschool them, you can tailor the lessons to the individual child's needs more, and then get through everything they're supposed to learn, the requirements, and then they can spend time learning stuff that will really help them in life. I mean, I think, of course, literacy is important. The curriculums have that. I do believe in the scientific method, but I also think the textbooks that are chosen, the lessons that are chosen by our school system, it's all coming from the same source. It's all coming from like a small group of people are choosing what is the standards for basically the entire world. But our country or states, they use the same textbooks and lessons, and there definitely needs to be some standards, but a lot of things that used to really help kids, there's not as much of anymore. They used to have like wood shop class and home ec, even electric class. I remember that, like, they would teach you electrical work. And it's like, now it's just like Common Core math and, a lot of books that made you think or banned. So anyway, long story short, what I'm trying to say is you can get them through whatever required work quicker. They might be able to graduate quicker. They might, even a few years before they're 17 or 18 years old. I know that, like, back when I was a kid, parents would think this is weird, but you know what? This is a great thing, because then the kid can decide, if they want to take some time to figure out, what they really want to do in life, enjoy life. If they do want to go to college and start college early, but it can add on years to their life where they're not just sitting in a classroom under fluorescent lights all day. And you can teach them, or I really hope more lessons like this are going to be available. And already, since we're in the information age, this is one thing that's good about the internet. We can teach them how to grow food, how to compost, how to fix cars, how to build things, build their own house, build their own furniture maybe, how to cook, how to sew, things that can be really useful. Survival, I think it's like, we never really learned too much about, there's so many wild plants and what are called weeds to us that we actually take out of our yard and our gardens, but a lot of those are beneficial to us, like dandelions and nettles, really nutrient liver cleansing foods. There's lettuces and things that just grow naturally. There's bark on trees, certain berries, mushrooms that you can eat, but we it would be great for us to learn more about that. Great for your kids to learn more about that. Also navigating by the stars. If you're, if you're outside, if you get lost, there's just so many other things that they could learn. If your child has a special talent, even more importantly, or just something they're really interested in, which is probably closer to their authentic purpose or their soul's purpose, they can spend more time on that subject instead of a lot of random BS. And history, I mean, some of it, it's good to have a frame of reference, but let's face it, they teach us what they want us to know. A lot of it's based on European history, kings and queens, and there's only so much of that we need to be filling our heads with. I mean, there's just a lot of other useful information: how to budget, how to invest, how to how to buy a house, how to build your own house, ways that you can have a house without a mortgage, just different things that they could be learning that could really help them. And then they'll be young, they'll still be young, and they'll have time to do more stuff in their life, because the current system is just like, man, you go to school for, so many years, like 13 years, finally get, including kindergarten, they get out of high school, and then they, really have pushed college on the last few generations. And you're an idiot, or you're not literate if you don't go to college. Diminished the trade schools, which actually have a lot of useful skills, and you can get a job easier in that now in most situations than a lot of these college degrees. But I know my generation was told, oh, you're going to have, a decent job, even if you have a philosophy degree or something, or not diminishing that. I mean, if you've got the money and you want to learn that, great. But, I just think that a lot of people were duped into going to college when it's really not their purpose, or it might not have been the best thing for them. And if they would have just gone and gotten experience in the field they really wanted, they might have gotten further quicker. And a lot of people are in debt, in student debt. Oh, my lights went out. I can get these lights back on. A lot of people are trying to pay student debt, just got them stuck in situations that could be a lot easier in life, should be a lot easier in life. Like, we basically have these invisible chains of slavery on us, and it's debt slavery. It's like, okay, you got to pay off your student loan. Okay, then you got to go, get a good job, start paying rent. They make you feel like shit, or like you're a loser if you're living with your family or something like that. So, a lot of people are getting out of that quicker. Or the cost of living so high, you move in with a significant other before you're supposed to, and then you wind up stuck with somebody. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, consider homeschooling your kids, teaching them things that they really want to know. Let them find their authentic selves, what they're really interested in. And sorry, the lighting started to suck. I'm a new YouTuber. I'm going to start to try to get some better sets and lighting. But out of my car is like the quietest place right now I can find to shoot these. So anyway, that's it for this. Please like and subscribe if you think any of this is good advice or it helped you in any way. If you have any comments about this, or how to make things better. I think that this situation, they're putting everybody in with the masks and the rules and all this kind of stuff. It's a sucky situation, but I think maybe it's going to alert people more to homeschooling, and maybe this could help in a way, because kids can learn more at their own pace and maybe choose to learn some things that can actually help them or things that they're interested in and focus on that more. Anyway, have a great rest of the day or night wherever you are. This is Moon signing out.